Now, the safety aspect of the panels to me is just far beyond, the impact and the shock attenuation and deformation and foot rotation. All of these numbers were blowing them away. I mean, in fact, we did a project down in Florida for a Major League Baseball team, and we had a national testing facility come out and test our system. And we happened to be right next to the stadium field, which was a natural grass field. And these results are on my website. And you will see that we tested identical to the natural grass field. We had a great turf system on top of it. We had, the proper infill, but we matched identical to the natural grass. And the guys who were testing had never seen anything like that before. From ball roll to ball bounce to G-max to foot rotation, we were a match for natural grass. And I think that, that's what we're all trying to achieve. How do we replicate Mother Nature and create that playability? Now, safety to me is more than just foot rotation and G-max and hic. Obviously, with everything that's going on in the world right now in sports, concussions are very important. So yes, do we know that we're going to give consistent G-max over the course of the life of the product and help in head to field concussions? Absolutely. But to me, I touched on planarity a little while ago. The fact that your panels are so perfectly aligned, that's going to give you smooth ball roll for sports like baseball, field hockey, and even in soccer or football, as you call it in Europe. We want to have perfect ball roll, and that creates predictability. When I've got Major League Baseball players fielding a ball at third base, they need to know that that ball is not going to hit a divot that was on the sub base of the rock and take an errant bounce. In my panel system, that can't happen. You're playing on really almost like a billiard table. In fact, I'll give you some idea how smooth it was. When I did a project out in Los Angeles, I rolled a soccer ball from corner to corner across the field. Probably the hypotenuse was maybe 400 and some feet. It never deviated offline over 400 feet. That's how flat we are. Now, when I say flat, don't confuse that we can't go over crowns or any undulations or movement in a dog park. I'm talking about panel to panel is a perfect plane. So that part of the safety side is something that people I think often forget or neglect in talking about ball roll, because to me that's almost as important as fall heights, because I want to know, when a ball's coming to me, I can predict where it's going to be coming to, and know that the turf system is going to supply those that advantage to me, and that's what's happening when you use ultra base systems as your base system.